That is a pickle, but solvable. I'm going to suggest we let this play out. The way I see it, they'll trip over their own feet. I don't know exactly why this has occurred, but money's usually the answer. Lots of it. I'll fall in. And naturally, when I think enough damage has been done, I'll leave my mark. Control isn't always action, but patience. You just have to wait for a particular moment. Someone has to be it.
Well, why am I not surprised? This guy was clearly good. Obviously tossed everything into the ocean when he got on board. I better get out of here. My room was exactly 36 cabins down from his. Other end of the ship. Hell, this is going to make everything really hard to monitor.
Attention passengers. Bingo will be starting in approximately 30 minutes' time, so don't forget to be in the main stage to buy your tickets.
Hello, reception.
Yes, hello, this is Mr. Lawson in room 8105. I was just inquiring about that balcony room upgrade.
I'm I'm sorry, sir. All our rooms are occupied. I can discount the gym membership for you as a compensation.
No, that's fine. Thank you very much.
Hola.
Hello, is there an Egna there?
No. Egna.
An Egna?
No, no lo entiendo, señor.
You sure there's not someone there by Egna?
Aquí no hay ningún Egna. No. No, no puedo entenderlo. Sorry. Okay, bye.
I've been set up. Hello?
Mr. Lawson,
Yes?
so you're the one left standing.
It seems so.
Well, the other man had his opportunities. I tried his phone, but when he didn't answer, I assumed his time was up.
Who is this?
Oh, please, Mr. Lawson, you know who this is. Father, your employer.
I was told you would never contact me.
Well, circumstances change. You're sailing out on a crummy cruise ship on the Pacific. Your final destination is far away enough for us to have some light chit-chat.
Alright, I understand. What do you need to know?
The other man is dead.
Yes, no less than, 30 minutes ago.
And his body?
In the bathroom.
How will you dispose of it?
I can't. I wasn't assigned a balcony window. My booking seems to have changed, and his is an interior.
4 days into an 8-day voyage with high humidity, and you murder a man in his cabin bathroom? Very bold. This is your first time, isn't it?
No, sir.
No father.
No farm.
I call BS. I think this is your first time killing Mr. Lawson. I think you're sloppy, and I knew you would be.
Untrue. I executed my first orders.
Really? Did you just? Well, that's what we are going to find out. Now go to your door. Go to your door and open it. Come on now, Mr. Lawson, go to the door. Perhaps I got you a nice surprise. Room service. Cheap bottle of wine. Some poorly displayed cheeses. What more would you expect? What did you see?
Nothing.
Exactly. Nothing. But look at all those doors, Mr. Lawson. Look at all those rooms. And you don't even know what I'd look like. The room across from you, take another look, but don't get too close. These doors are just made of fiberglass. These rooms are not very secure. Now a bullet fired from my .45 semi-automatic with a silencer will go through several meters of fiberglass. Hell, if I fired through my closed door, I wouldn't be surprised if it went straight through yours, straight through your body, hitting that crappy acrylic window behind you, and straight out into the open ocean.
I call you bluff.
You really want to roll those dice?
Alright, father. So this was a setup for both of us. I was the hit on him, he was the hit on me. Is that right?
No, his situation was very different.
Where does he think he was going?
Retirement. He thought a fishing boat was picking him up in Vanuatu, taking him to Fiji where he'd get on another boat and live out his days in Peru.
And my retirement?
Well, a ticket is still available. It doesn't have to end the same way for you, Mr. Larson, but I need answers, and you're going to give me those answers.
I've told you everything.
No, I don't believe you have. I believe you are lying to me, Mr. Larson. I believe you have been withholding information.
I honestly have no idea what you're talking about.
Alright, okay. Let's do it your way. This cruise will arrive in Vanuatu in 3 days' time. You have a body decomposing in a bathroom. You have no escape plan, and you have me watching you. Just like you watched your target from a distance. So here's what I want you to do, Mr. Larson. Go have a cocktail. Go find one with those little umbrellas of little pink flamingos sticking out of it. Take in that air and breathe by the hundreds of budget travelers in these confined bars and feel that tasteless, laminated wood finish of this dying vessel. Stare hard at those flaking paint marks and eroded still stains. Because this cruise is your final vacation, Mr. Larson, and I am the captain of the ship.
How the hell do I get off this boat?
Attention passengers, don't miss our fantastic photo package deals that you can obtain on level 7. Yes, our family packages are irresistible and one you'll cherish forever.
Well, what was I expecting? This does look like the kind of place you get to get work.
You the guy? Oh man, I love this. Look at him dance. Alright, 2 envelopes of yours. Don't open the second one until the first one is completed. But second one is time sensitive.
Time sensitive.
You have to leave the country. Well, you want to regardless. But first contract needs to be completed within a month. Escape contract in a separate envelope inside. Understood? Oh, hey. You need to write down an address.
Why?
I really wasn't sure what to make of this guy.
We don't do anything electronically. You want to get paid? You tell us where to drop it off. No back alley bullshit. Casual house call. Nothing suspicious then. Oh yeah, what's your method? You know, if they lived in an apartment building, I'd go full Russian on them. People love falling out the windows over there. Ah, don't tell me. It's cool, Costa. You play mysterious. Ciao. Oh, God.
Damn. Just really wanted to wear a tuxedo. Just wasn't looking as good as I thought I would. Must have been all that weight I put on from that last mission. Oh, who am I kidding? There was no last mission. I was new to this. Real new. And I thought I better get into shape. I thought I'd try that Christian Bale diet where he only ate tuna. Lost a lot of weight. Seemed like a good idea. Most spies, assassins, hitmen. Well, call them whatever you want to call them. They're not super buff people anyway. Pretty normal, actually. In fact, you want to be normal. You want to look like an everyday slob if you want to get away with things, because you don't want to be that person who stands out in the crowd. I was going to change my look, change my physique, really blend in wherever I could. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. It's fun when you start experimenting. You hear that voice in your head, and it sounds a hell of a lot different to how you actually sound. I look tougher, meaner, angrier, everything in my head. I'm cooler, I'm badder. Who am I kidding? I don't want to look back tough. Plain Jane. Normal guy. Looks like the kind of person who's worked behind a desk too, huh? Yeah, that's gonna have to be it for me. You want that guy that no one wants to talk to. Bingo. Round baby face of a guy nearing his 40s. Who'd suspect him? Yeah. It took me 2 years just to get rid of my family and friends. Now, I tell people I don't have any. That's the sacrifice you make for this kind of job. Okay, let's talk about this hit. I found this old 1920s bank vault box. When picked up, an alarm inside is triggered. I worked out a way of changing the mechanism, making it into a trigger device for an explosive inside. Hell, it's amazing what you can do with a couple of batteries. Tape, some flammable liquid. Did I mention ball bearings? And it really spiced things up to make sure the target is dead. I like to put in a bag full of nails. Brutal, I know, but it's a clean way to take someone out. No fingerprints, no messing about. They activate the device. I don't even have to lay a hand on them. Yep, this was definitely going to take out my first target. And to be quite honest, I don't want to be anywhere near it when they open it.
Hi, I'm your neighbor from down the road, and this package ended up on my doorstep by accident, so I thought I'd drop by and give it to you.
Yeah. I'm not proud of this next moment, so let's just say you don't need to see what happens next. Target acquired.
Okay. He's male, 60s plus, at least. Claims to be in the room across from me. Now that may or may not be true. That doesn't mean he's not on the boat. So he's watching me. I have no idea what he looks like. That was well thought out. You can't hold me to ransom on anything. So what have you got? What have you got except for that body? How long can I hide that body for? How long before someone knocks on that door or opens it? Was I sloppy? Oh God, was I sloppy?
Yeah, probably. When you start to panic, you start to come up with stupid ideas. I was thinking of everything. Like, how could I launch this life raft into the ocean? Hell, look at all those cables. I wouldn't know what one to pull. I really need to brush up on my skill set. Wait, who is that? Oh, I'm starting to get paranoid. I can tell. There are cameras all over this ship, on every corridor, every nook and cranny. I can't make any big move. I'll be seen. But I keep getting paranoid. Paranoid that people are watching me. I keep focusing on every male over the age of 60. And let's face it, on a cruise ship like this, he's 3/4 of the demographic. Maybe it's him. Maybe it's this guy in the red. This guy in the red cap. He keeps going past my room. I swear to God, it must be him. Wait, is that the guy in the red again? Maybe he is following me. No, maybe it is this guy with the red cap. I'm sure he was watching me at the life raft. I know my plan. I'll sit. I'll wait. He has to come out of that room eventually. That door has to open. And when I hear a click, I'm straight there. But I keep seeing nothing. Just families, kids. None of these people match his profile. How long can I stay in here? How long can I wait? Ugh. It's not like I wanted to go out and be social anyway. He's teasing me, playing with me. I must have waited a day and a half staring at that door, hoping to see some kind of movement. I don't know if I can risk this. But nothing came of it. I decided to test my luck and then... Goddamn. Is that the sound of children? Is it possible he has kids in there? Stay hidden. Don't give up witnesses. Maybe there's a way to see if there's actually someone in that room.
Reception?
Yes, hello. I'd like to be connected to room 8107, please.
Certainly, sir.
I don't think he's in that room at all.
I'm sorry, sir. No one is answering. Do you want me to try again?
No, that's fine. Thank you very much. But
I considered jumping overboard. Swimming out maybe to a cargo ship. Oh, who am I kidding? I'd never be able to swim that fast. Look at it. It's just a big, empty, blue desert. That wouldn't last long at all. Hell, I wasn't even a very good swimmer. 3,000 people on this ship, and I was alone, stewing in my own thoughts. And clearly, there was only one way to stop them. To drown them.
hello?
Well, don't you sound fancy. What, are you dying already? I can hear you from here.
Oh, I mean, if you don't kill me, then all the cocktails I'm consuming will.
Well, isolation is the biggest killer.
Yes. One is the loneliest number. It's like smoking a pack of cigarettes a day, they say. So you don't have to worry. Everything is killing me right now.
Last chance. What happened to the first target?
Oh, she's, in a better place than where I am.
You know, these second-hand luxury ships they send to Australia is only because there's such a small population. They're the scrap heap, so to speak. So in another 5 years, much like your thoughts, they just erode away and sink into the ocean, consumed to become nothing but iron ions.
So, some would call it a humbling experience.
You keep laughing. Yeah, okay, you keep laughing, because you were running out of time.
Okay, let's go back a few days. I didn't have sea legs. I worked that out pretty quickly. But finding my second target, that was the mission. So I decided just to act like a tourist. Remember that diet I was on? Well, that went out the window pretty quickly. Hell, I didn't know what to do with myself. Trying to find the second target meant acting like a tourist. And acting like a tourist meant lounging about, sitting by the pool, drinking, eating. What, occasionally playing bingo? This was horrible. I don't know how people get enjoyment out of this. Hell, I didn't know what to do with myself. And my second target wasn't showing his face anywhere, so I assumed he was hiding in his room. So my days were getting very long and very boring. Of course, once you start relaxing, then you start feasting on everything. I couldn't get over every possible food option that was available for me. It was excess. It was delicious. It was a holiday. That's what it was. And this is why you do this kind of work. Cue the cool spy lapping up the exotic location shot. Full ego on display. Now, I just had to find the target. And then, sipping beers at a run-down bar by the beach, I saw my second target. I had to get him to know that I was there. I had to remember the cameras on board the ship and plan my attack. Firstly, let's let him know that he's being watched. I'll create the paranoia and let him come to me.
You were watching me at the beach. At the casino yesterday? So I know why you were here. It was only a matter of time. I wasn't going to escape. Don't you want to know why? Don't you want to know why here?
I'm not being paid to be your therapist.
I used to think just like you. I was good with the loneliness, the waiting, living frugally so as to not cause suspicion. You have to live such a dull, normal life to do this successfully, right? Don't do drugs. Don't create a scene. Don't buy a weapon. Just watch daytime TV because no one's monitoring free to air.
Yeah.
Tess, this is John Taylor. He'll be helping you with the international trading partnerships.
Hi, welcome to where we watch the paint dry.
Tess has been working with us for quite some time, hence her enthusiasm. Come on, I'll show you the meeting rooms. Acquisitions have confirmed the sales agreement between Australia and the US, so we'll need to create those ledgers and then archive. The manufacturing will be handled by the Japanese subsidiary, Trevelyan Group. Okay, perhaps I'll leave it there for today and let everybody go home and regain their sanity.
You're not heading home?
I have some files to put away.
Alright, well, have a good night.
Same to you.
I thought I had her right then and there. Proof she worked for someone else. Ooh.
Ooh.
Sorry.
God.
Sorry, I just forgot something. Yeah, forgot something.
Forgot something.
Yeah. Hey, do you want to get a drink?
What?
Yeah. You want to, Sorry, I'm just trying to be friendly.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Yeah.
Okay. I know a place. It's not far.
Oh, can you walk back?
Yeah, sure.
Great.
Yep, we're gonna do one of these moments. God damn it. Oh boy. Maybe I should tell him I have to pee. Then he might stop. And that was all I needed to finish the job. She wasn't a spy. She was a thief. A thief with an eye for premium A4 copy paper.
Where the fuck is all the printing paper in this place?
I can order some more, sir.
What are we doing? Are we printing all of Wikipedia here or something?
She was innocent, cheeky, innocent, normal, polite. Starting to forget I had 2 jobs.
Oh, let's not get cringy.
Seeing what we could get away with on a small scale, that's what brought excitement to life. Partner in crime.
Where do you think you're going?
But intimacy, that's what our job doesn't let us have. When we had that, she had me.
Remember the assassination of King Jong-nam in the KL International Airport? Yeah, by that young Vietnamese, Indonesian woman. They thought she was on a reality TV show. Well, they used an insecticide, a nerve agent VX, sprayed into a cloth that, when inhaled, becomes effective in about 20 minutes. Yeah, well, I organised some. And I considered using it over and over again. I considered finishing the job regardless of the evidence.
What was that?
Just seeing if you have aspirin.
You feeling okay?
Yeah. A bit of a headache. Yeah. Work. Everything. Anyway, let's go.
Okay.
Well, I kept coming up short. So I considered using it on myself. Walked down to the beach, and I sat and I contemplated. I even left a useless clue in my pocket just to throw off an investigation. Tamam should. It is over. Live life to the fullest and have no regrets. Waited, I breathed, I just couldn't do it.
Popular guy, Mr. Taylor.
I failed. I didn't achieve the objective. So, we're going to do this. Let's do it quietly, professional. Back at my cabin.
Chris, where is everyone? This is a dream. Everything is so dead calm. I'm alone. I really am alone.
I think when you kill someone, the world becomes an uglier place. And you start to notice all the imperfections, all the spills, the grime, the dirt, evidence of human existence, that someone was here before you. Father was right. This ship was a metaphor for a scar, trying to cover itself up. And yet, knowing the damage had already been done. If this cruise was proving anything to me, it's that this voyage was leading me to the end.
Here. Your payment and advancement for the second contract. Flights and tickets attached. And I keep moving. I'm a lost door-to-door salesman. And I'm getting a burger. You chill, Costa?
Yeah, we're chill.
Radical.
Our live band tonight, Harry of Comfort, will be playing in the main bar from 7 p.m. Don't miss this amazing live performance. And thank you for sailing Pacific Cruises.
There must have been a common link between John Taylor and I. I just couldn't put my finger on it until...
Oh, you idiot. He knew the rules, everything's in text. His target's in his book.
Oh boy, did the room stink. Not only had I left evidence there, but I hadn't even considered turning on the air conditioner. I could only hope the cleaners thought John Taylor had really smelly feet.
housekeeping.
No, piss off. Oh.
Grizzly old man voice. Nice pick. Clearly, this book looked a little on the nose, but sometimes that is the best tactic.
Yes, сейчас.
What was that?
Oh, Russian. My grandparents used to speak it, so I try to remind myself to use it every now and then. Do you want a coffee?
Thanks.
Oh, Jess, are you okay?
No. I mean, yes. I'm fine. Just couldn't work something out.
Well, have you seen John? He hasn't been in all week.
I know. He just disappeared. I tried to call him, but I couldn't get a reply. It's like he's a covert spy or something. He's just ran away without a trace.
Will you leave this to me? I'll be looking into this.
Halt. In 20 minutes, I need to explain to our shareholders why information about our defense contracts are all over the fucking internet. So, tell me, what is happening over there?
Nothing has leaked from this office. The IT department have checked everything. We have not been hacked.
Yeah, maybe. That doesn't change the fact that we're up shit creek. Right? Check the Japanese subsidiaries. Check all of them. A deep investigation needs to happen. Get a team onto it. Freeze my ass out here. I'm hanging up.
I needed to work out what game he was playing. I thought it was just an innocent office fling. So, your company definitely never owned an office at this address?
Why on earth would we build a defence manufacturing plant in a residential zone?
Indeed. Well, thank you very much for your time. Well,
I went to the address that John provided to see if he was there.
And?
Nothing. Not even a house, just vacant land.
What?
I think he used me. I don't know what he was after, but clearly got what he wanted. Now left.
What am I going to tell the UK office?
John Taylor. Wow, what a common name. He had one of those names that was just far too generic. He could simply vanish. Hi, this is Tez speaking. I'm just looking into an employee of ours. I just want to check his references, that's all. By any chance, did you have a Mr. John Taylor work for you 5 years ago? Just wondering if you had a John Taylor work for you. No worries, thank you. Bye. Oh, no, definitely. Wouldn't be him. Okay, no problem, thank you. A previous employee of yours? I've got a record that he worked for you 6 years ago.
Under what name, dear?
I'm looking for a John Taylor.
I'm sorry, dear, we've never had a John Taylor work here.
No? Well, we've got here that he did.
That's just not possible.
No records?
I'm sorry, dear. I've worked here for ages, and to the best of my knowledge, there's never been a John Taylor working here.
Oh. Something scared me one day. I was opening the mail and remembered the anthrax attacks in 2001. A possible disgruntled biochemist defense worker used the bacteria on unsuspecting senators and media personalities. Five people died, 17 affected. Something so simple as opening mail had me suddenly unable to concentrate. What was John capable of?
The end of the line approaches, Mr. Lawson. Can you tell me your escape plan?
I've considered every possible option for getting off this cruise. There's no way to do it without making it look suspicious. My best chance is to get to Vanuatu and disappear. I have 24, maybe 48 hours if I'm lucky before they find the body and sound the alarms. Security cameras are on every corridor, every deck. They saw me go into his room. They know who to search for.
You're finally sounding like a man who makes sense. I congratulate you on that.
I'm standing in front of my doorway right now, so I think if you really want to shoot me, then you go ahead and you shoot me.
Oh.
Because the way I see it, they're going to find 2 bullet holes through 2 different doors, and all they've got to do is match up your face with the other room. So go ahead. I'm waiting.
You know what? You make a very compelling argument, Mr. Lawson. And in fact, I'd happen to agree with you this time. The security cameras do show you going into that room. Not me. In fact, the security cameras don't show me doing anything right now. I'm just a tourist, so no one's chasing me. I think I'll just wait until you feel really comfortable, and then I'll show you who I really am. I have to admit, though, it's been a real pleasure talking to you, Mr. Lawson. Getting to know the real you.
I think I was starting to accept my fate and the crimes I had committed. Yep, this was purgatory. And suddenly, everything seemed so beautiful and wonderful. As if saying, hey, you kind of missed your opportunity, didn't you? I wish I could be more poetic. Oh, what's a poem I know? The ocean has its silent caves, deep, quiet, and alone. Though there be fury on the waves, beneath them there is none. The awful spirit of the deep hold their communion there, and there are those for whom we weep, the young, the bright, the fair. Calmly the wearied seamen rest beneath their own blue sea. The ocean solitudes are blessed, for there is purity. The earth has guilt, the earth has care, unquiet as its graves. But peaceful sleep is ever there, beneath the dark blue waves. How did I even remember that? Maybe I should have hope. Hope that I will live out my days in a tropical paradise and be forgiven.
This is a swanky joint. Damn Russian money.
Ooh, this is fancy. Come to daddy. This'll get me a couple of little baggies. No, yeah.
And who might you be, my dear?
Remember, if it looks too good to be true, it usually is. Nothing in this world is free. I smell a trap.
Hello?
Time to sober up and tell me the truth, Mr. Lawson.
Look, I did exactly as I was told. 2 targets, one here on the boat, the other one back on the mainland. I promise you, she's dead. She's sleeping with the fishes, just like in the movies.
Liar. You didn't complete the mission due to the child she had.
No, there was no child. I never saw any child.
Hello.
Hi, I'm your neighbor from down the road, and this package was accidentally left on my doorstep, so I thought I'd drop by and give it to you.
Oh, thank you so much. How thoughtful.
Mom, take a look at my drawing.
Just a minute, sweetie.
Sorry, this isn't 28, is it? I think I've got the wrong address here.
It has my name on it.
Yeah, you might want to let me explain.
Alright, it's all gonna be okay. Got Ted here for company.
Stay here 1 week, then disappear interstate.
What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong?
I don't know. I think you're being set up, misinformation somewhere down the line, maybe a scapegoat for someone else. I really don't know.
My whole life is here. Work, her school, her friends.
Stay off your phone. 1 week. And disappear. That's all I can say. It's the quiet ones who survive these situations.
I'm hungry.
Don't touch that. It's not ours to touch.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just don't touch it. I've made you something in the kitchen.
You know, if you really are in that room opposite me, then stop hiding. Why don't we go down to one of the many bars here, get drunk, and talk about this like civilized men?
Oh, Mr. Larson, you are forgetting one thing.
And what's that?
You wrote down your address, and now you can't protect her.
I can't get in contact with her. I don't even know her number. Everything's on paper.
I spent 2 days in the back of the car getting high. No movement. No neighbor checking. Nothing. I broke in through a window. No signs of a struggle. Not a glass of spilled milk. Place doesn't even stink. She's gone for good. He tipped her off.
Christ, find her. We don't have much time.
Well, what do you want me to do? I've seen a movie at 7 and...
You're not seeing a movie, you dipshit. Park out the front of Larson's house. Wait there. Any signs of movement, you break in.
But Dad...
Do it, you bludger.
Oh, man.
Come on. Come on, I don't have much time. Okay. You've got ship's Wi-Fi, so you can get a message to her through a courier. Something more direct. Something direct. You order flowers and wine.
Now, come on, let's go. In here.
Housekeeping!
I know you're somewhere in this house.
Oh, jackpots.
Passengers, welcome to Vanuatu. We will be disembarking in our allocated groups in approximately 20 minutes' time. Please be advised that our tour bookings will be found to the stern of the ship on departure, and taxis for those wanting to explore this wonderful island. Please remember that we do require you back on the ship by 4 p.m. for our departure. Enjoy your day.
There was a charred body discovered late last night in Jacobson Park. Does that area ring a bell to you, Mr. Lawson?
Yeah, I know the area well. That's where my grandmother used to live.
Apparently, it was an explosive device filled with nails.
One body is safe. That sounds tragic. Sounds like self-defense.
You killed a man who was on the same goddamn team.
I don't believe you. I saved 2 lives, that's what I did. Your first contact, John Taylor, he just fell in love with Tess, that's all. He discovered how noble and ordinary she was. She was a red herring at best. You were given false information. He just knew that someone like me was going to come along and knock him off, so this was the game that was being played.
Oh, ye who grew a heart. You're so dumb, aren't you? Tess Oliver's grandparents were born in Russia. She's been communicating with them for years, passing on information. She is a spy. But look at you, oh righteous, sacrificing your livelihood for a mother and child.
I guess, as a sacrifice for family, that's one I'm willing to take.
Oh, Mr. Lawson, what have you done?
Father, I'm, sorry for your loss. Good luck, Duck.
I couldn't believe it. I was finally on dry land. I'd gotten away with it. I'd escaped. To be honest, I don't think Father was on that ship at all. And if anyone's following me, I think I lost their tail. Yep, I was free. Free to start a new life. Free to be whoever I wanted to be again. Maybe I could just wash dishes at a small beachside cafe. Yeah, I could do that. I like cleaning. Small jobs. Semi-retirement. This is what everyone dreams of. And I'm doing it. I'm going to get away with this. The first couple of days are going to be rough. I need to find a town off the beaten track, somewhere where the tourists don't go. I'll pay cash in hand, and I'll smile, and I'll be polite, and I'll start doing odd jobs, helping out. And eventually people won't ask any questions. I'll just blend in. They'll forget all about me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask all passengers to return to their rooms or stay seated within the allocated lounge areas. An emergency helicopter will be approaching. Please remain calm. We have an emergency situation on board. I repeat, we have an emergency situation on board. A helicopter is approaching. A helicopter is approaching.
I guess it's everyone's dream to come to an island paradise like this. But, it's not my cup of tea. Nice watch. What's the brand?
Kmart.
I see you spend no expense. Still, it's not like you can do this job in Armani and Tom Ford. Unless you want to fuck up all your suits.
Be stoic. Just listen to what he has to say.
Okay, get this over with. You literally fell off the map. You were supposed to take the free tour. But avoidance is a valid tactic, so well done.
You work for father.
No, God, no. No, I work for a competitor. Multinational organization. Hired to clean up a hazard.
Discussions have been had. The board is not happy with how messy this is getting. We need to send someone in to clean up the mess. Don't worry about anything, we'll handle the administration. You just need to show up for lunch. The house always wins, Holt. Families are expendable.
The way I see it, they'll trip over their own feet. I don't know why exactly this has occurred, but money is usually the answer. Large amounts of it. I'll follow. And naturally, when I think enough damage has been done, I'll leave my mark. So money. Lots of money. Whereas you are from a mum and pop shop, which, let's face it, fucked up. Due to clean up John Taylor's mess and John Taylor. Your contact known as father, you knew he wasn't on the boat. I visited him. Cleaning up.
You sure there's not someone there by Edgar?
Aquí no hay ningún Edgar.
No. No puedo entenderlo.
Okay. Sorry. Ciao.
I'm sure it seems complex, but Father did have someone watching you. I had my contact watching as well.
Mr. Lawson. What have you done?
Father, I'm, sorry for your loss.
Listen, mate, do you know how many laps around that cruise I did following him? I lost him when he got off the boat. Now, when do I get paid?
Now you listen, mate. Unless you find him, you're not getting a red cent out of me.
You don't have to put the phone to your ear to talk to me. You do realise... Hey, what are you doing? You having a heart attack or something?
Beautiful, isn't it? And I've waited 15 years to use this. Never once pulled the trigger.
Well, guess you had us eating each other's tail, huh? It was just a matter of whether it was going to be him or me.
Exactly right. You just saved me an extra bullet. You're a novice and he's a Russian spy. Simple as that.
Wait, that's not right. John Taylor wasn't a Russian spy. Tell him the truth. Tell him the truth to save your life. Tell him.
No, wait.
That was loud. That was really bad.
Well, that's the end of the story for me. What can I say? I was not very good. Oh, look at me bleeding out. Well, I guess I did live out my days in a tropical paradise. It's just that everything colorful fades to black.
What are we doing?
Posting this letter to Grandpa.
Grandpa's in Russia. Why does it say Poland?
Because he is on holiday right now. Do you want to put it in the box?
Yes, please.
Guess it's good luck.
You daddy.
With love. Should we get some ice cream? Go to the pub?